we go. Freestyle Friday number 9. Now, before you jump the gun on anything, this is supposed to be like a house party type song like 2004, so sing along when you can. That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my
I guarantee you, ain't no monetization in this one. You ain't hearing this on ESPN, bitches. Coming at you live and on demand from the heart of Europe. This is the most badass broadcast in all the known land, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here with Real Talk, the Metaphor Messiah, and Newsman, Bluesman, Jeff the Huffman for wow. It's been 3 weeks since we were able to capture an episode with some tech problems and then vacation and then shit got screwed up with Baited, but we got the main crew, the Shot from the Point live crew right here. What's up, fellas?
Yo,
it's good to see that you haven't forgot about us little people.
Oh, shut up. I'm not naming any names, but somebody sort of said that to me today, and they were busting nuts. Like, I don't know. But I was just like, I think I'm pretty good at keeping up with people. You know, I checked between Twitter, Discord, Facebook. I answer 200 messages a day. And that's the only guy with like 500 Twitter followers, and the minor, the smaller guy, the micro YouTuber that on the Baited podcast. So I really do my fucking best. Yeah. Just been crazy. Y'all like Baited last Monday?
Yes.
Yeah, I think it was pretty good.
Yeah,
it's
I got
fun.
a chance to catch some of it, Tom. He was pretty good.
I thought it was pretty damn good too. I thought it was more.
I mean, it took you 3 tries, so I mean
4.
Oh,
5
4.
if you don't count 1 week, 5 if you don't count, and you know what? 24 hours between tries. Now, it was rough. What's going on, chat? Glad to see. Make sure you like, sub, and share because I got something to say about the man, Colin Kaepernick. I don't think we've done a football show or anything mentioned about football since not last year's Super Bowl, the year before. So, football stuff has not gone well, but we're not going to really be talking about football. We're going to be talking about a lot of stuff. So let me start off with Colin Kaepernick. First of all, I'm not going the route that you think I'm going with this cat. I'm not going to say, he disrespected America. How dare he? No, I'm not going that route. If he doesn't want to stand, if he wants to protest, that's entirely up to him. I'm actually, and I'm not going to even attack the man's integrity. Here's what he said. I'm not going to stand up and show flag for a flag the countries that oppresses. No. That's the one I wanted. Damn. No. Basically, well, I'll paraphrase. That's the main quote. He basically said he doesn't care about sponsors. It's about taking a stand. It's something he believes in. You know what? So I'm not gonna sit there and say his integrity, and I'm not going to say just because he makes a lot of money, he's not entitled to his opinion. I'm not doing any of that. I don't like when people say I can't have an opinion on Al Sharpton because I'm white. I'm not going to fucking say that he can't have an opinion because he makes a lot of money. That's stupid. But what I am going to do is I'm going to take his words. Colin Kaepernick, when he decided not to stand for the national anthem, made a political statement. And then he elaborated on that political statement after to the media. He has just stepped into the open marketplace of ideas in the political atmosphere or the political sphere. All right? And that, hey, what's happening, Spark Destroyer? Can't complain about money. So, I'm not doing anything of that nature. I'm just going to take his words and I'm going to criticize him because, you know, I think Colin Kaepernick, although it's in fairness, it's yet to be seen for sure. I get the feeling like he's a lot of millennials a lot of days. Millennials expect when they make some big statement that everybody's just going to go, oh, how brave of you. But that's not the way things work in the real world. There are people that are going to criticize you. And I've noticed this through Twitter and talking to some young people, not all, when they make that statement and somebody gets fired back and maybe they don't look too good for making that statement and to begin with, they pull the victim card. I expect Colin Kaepernick to do the same thing. He elaborated to the media, I'm not going to stand and show pride for a flag for a country that oppresses black people and people of color. To me, this is bigger than football, and it would be selfish on my part to look the other way. There are bodies in the street and people getting paid leave and getting away with murder. So he took a shot at cops. Why he's at it. So obviously, I think I can surmise that this is about the police. The thing, and this is what I'm saying, I'm going to take his words apart. Here's the problem with not going to the American, not standing with your team, not standing for the anthem. The flag has shit to do. Don't fucking do. I'll turn it off. If you're gonna fuck me up, I'll turn it off. I'm sorry. Don't donate until after this because now he's screwing with me. Thank you for the money, but I know what you're doing, Smurf Destroyer. You're destroying my show, you fuckhead. Okay. What the fuck? See, he did it. Oh, he succeeded, the son of a bitch. What was I talking about, Jeff?
Colin Kaepernick. Millennials. He's gonna pull the victim card.
Victim card, and fuck, he fucked me up. Ugh. All right. So let's go back to his words. So he. All right. When you, let's go back to his words. So I'm just gonna hit rewind again. There are bodies in the streets for people that are getting paid leave without and getting away with murder.
Took a shot at the cops.
Took a shot at the cops. All right. The problem with not standing for the national anthem, not standing with your teammates, and taking the flag is not the police department. It's the whole damn country. It's everybody's skin color. It's everybody's background. It goes from the Amish to folks that speak French in New Orleans. It's everybody. If you were to say fuck the police, well, fuck the police. Sure. But that's not what you did. And what I expect from Colin Kaepernick is when the criticism comes out, and there's a lot to criticize there, he is going to claim that it's all race related. It's not. You enter the open marketplace of ideas, so expect that, and you're going to get criticism. Let's go back to his words. Let's go back to his words. Now, I show pride for a country that oppresses black people. There is no doubt that the United States, at one time, deliberately and systematically oppressed black people in a form of slavery and afterwards by making them second-class citizens. There is no doubt about it. I don't think that you can realistically say that there is an organization or an organized thought that goes out every day and says, I'm going to mess with black people. That's just exactly what the title says. It's BLM Kool-Aid. You drank it. Period. You drank it. Here's another problem. You're going to take a shot at the cops. I saw this meme. I was telling Real Talk about it offline. The scariest thing to a black man in the world. It has a cop in a rearview mirror. While that's a funny meme, that's a funny meme, and I'm sure there's lots of black folks don't like to see a white cop walking towards their car when they're pulled off on I-95. The truth is, they got a much better chance of getting killed, not by a man in uniform, not even by a white man, but by other African Americans. That's the truth. So that's what I say, that my man here has drank the Kool-Aid. Black men have a much better chance of getting killed by each other than a cop. Now, I'm not doesn't say they're like there's not examples that you could call up and you could tell me that there's not incidents of racism, stuff that needs to be taken care of as far as the police department handles the African American community. No, there does. But he is projecting the idea that it's systematic and it's deliberate, and it just simply does not match up with the facts, with the statistics, and it doesn't pass the common sense test. It doesn't. Now, please tell me why anything I said was bigoted, because that's the card he's going to pull, and that's the card that his supporters are going to pull. He's entitled to have his opinion. He's entitled to sit out if he wants. The NFL's got to deal with that. I don't care how much money he makes. He obviously is a man of principle. But the problem with this principle is essentially it's not about black lives. It's about Colin Kaepernick. This is the greatest sports virtue signaling of all time. Of all time. It's bigger than football. It would be selfish of me. Well, if it's selfish, why did you make it about you? Why did you make it about the flag? Why didn't you do what LeBron James did? He made it about the police. And the conspiracy, although I don't believe this because I do think there is conspiracy theories out here that Colin Kaepernick has fell off. Colin Kaepernick there is a 50-50 chance that he doesn't get the starting job this year.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a damn good way. If he gets canned or sits, it's because of my political statement. It's a built-in excuse. It's a built-in excuse for criticism, and it's a built-in excuse if you don't succeed in the football field. Now, I don't know if Colin's doing that. I really think because he's going to lose sponsorship. No doubt. You can't say, hey, buy my shoes. By the way, fuck your flag. And your song. And your way of life. I think Colin's doing this for the up, but the conspiracy theory, I don't know if it doesn't have some it's going to be awful tough it's going to be awful tough not to think that if that scenario unveils. Now, as far as Black Lives Matter, like I said, he's drinking whatever. The Black Lives Matter Kool-Aid. All right? The Black Lives Matter, in my opinion, is a victim's cult that spreads hate. All lives matter. Every one of them. Especially American lives, especially among Americans. Maybe Colin Kaepernick believes that as well as I do. And this is his way to do it. My opinion, Colin, this is the wrong way. Because I think they're a hate group. And I think they've gotten innocent cops killed. Innocent in Texas, in New York City. And I think you've jumped on the wrong train. And I tell you something, I think you should be railroaded and maligned and criticized if you end up pulling the victim's card, which I guarantee you will. Real talk, I know you got something to say.
Yeah, I do actually. So, all right. Let me take my glasses off because I'm really serious here.
All right.
First off, I'm down for any organization that is down to stop innocents from dying, period. No matter what it is. Black lives, white lives, Mexican lives, whatever. I'm a big believer in all lives matter. That is what needs to be the motto. Not black lives, not white lives. And that's the problem, is that we're using black or white. All lives matter. You know what I mean, Tommy? And
Absolutely.
It really angers me because, and I'm not saying that everybody in Black Lives Matters, because I know a lot of good people that are in that organization.
Colin Kaepernick might be one of them. Colin Kaepernick may be one of them. I just think he chose the wrong side. You know, that's my opinion. Yeah.
Well, look, I know a lot of good people that are in there, but I see on Twitter and Facebook, there's a lot of bad people in every race. And I see it in the Black Lives Matter. I see people write things like all white people are evil. I've seen people write all black people are bad, all Mexicans. And that's who I'm talking to when I say this. Fuck you. The reason why I say that is because spreading hate, period. And it really upsets me because I see people retweet and tweet this, and there's a lot of people who don't educate themselves. They just go off of what they see on social media or what they see on TV, and they're not educating themselves and doing their own research. You know what I mean, Tommy? And
yeah, I agree.
It's it gets me really upset because I'm a big believer in equality. And the thing is, when I was really broke and was living 4 or 5 people in one apartment, you think all those people with me were black?
No.
Hell no. I lived with black guys, white guys. We all were part of the same fucking struggle trying to make it. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying?
No, I do.
So I'm not gonna let these people spread this hate and make it like all of one race is bad, because they're not. And it really the more I'm talking about it, gets me upset, man. It really does. Because look, you have to know who the real enemy is. I truly believe this, and I could be wrong, and you might disagree with me, but I believe and we know who they is. They don't want us to unite. They want to keep us divided, a black and white thing divided. So we can focus on that instead of focusing on what the real problems are. And it fucking pisses me off because I'm not going to let that happen. I know too many good white people, too many good black people. It's bad people in every race. And for them to try to almost trick the people or put it all over the news that is white people, when we know that, yes, is there a problem with the cops? Is there a problem where the cops shoot? It seems like cops is not just a black-white thing. It's a cop thing. Maybe we need to train the cops better, blah, blah, blah. And I'm not telling everybody that, like, you have to accept responsibility. Some of these guys that do stupid shit, you know, okay, you got to protect yourselves. But there's anytime somebody innocent, somebody dies that they don't have to die, it's a problem with me. So we can change things. But to call it, for some of these messages I see on Twitter, I've had guys argue with me and tell me, yeah, black lives, you know, you act like black lives are the only lives that matter. I can't stand that. You know, it's people like you as to why the world is divided as it is. But the people are waking up. And that, Tommy, that's why my music is what it is, because I'm trying to wake these people up and realize that we can unite. You know, you're one of my best buddies, bro. You're a white guy. Yeah, I'm sure you've been through the same struggles that I fucking been through.
You got two.
Not everybody's bad.
You got two white guys in your group. You know.
Exactly. And I know those guys that are in my group, the two new white guys. Those guys been through the same fucking struggles I've been through, man. So to say that just one whole race is bad really fucking pisses me off. But we're not gonna take that much longer, man.
I think
we're not. We're gonna fight back. I promise. See, it fucking.
Whoa! You all right, bro? You all right? Hey.
Fucking playing.
It's all right, bro. It's okay. It's okay. What happened? Oh shit. Jay, it's cool. Everything's cool. You're doing good.
You're good, man. You're
good.
Man.
You're good. Jay, you're good, bro. You're good.
I know.
I know. Look, you're good. It's all right. Shit happens. People lose
good.
it. Yo, people lose it.
That is really irritating. I'm
bad. No.
Here's
I got good news. I'm gonna make you cheer. I would say the people that are divisive, the people that you're talking about, whether it be Black Lives Matter, or let's say something like the Ku Klux Klan or something like that, they're the minority. They're a loud minority. Let's take some of these feminists right now. 8% of women in the United Kingdom identify as feminists. Some of the most divisive fucking people on the planet, in my opinion. That's 8%. It's nothing. It's not a majority of people. Most black folks feel like you. And I don't think it's much of a stretch to say that most white folks just want the best for everybody in harmony. There's no doubt about it. So I don't even let these people get you pissed. Don't even let them. You know? It's okay, bro. It's okay.
I get it, Tommy.
Yeah, I know because you take shit. You take shit and you have this freaking career and you have it honest with you, and you always have that one guy saying, well, maybe you should put me in the video or something like that. Yeah, I know that happens. I know that's frustrating. And you're trying to make it, you're trying to do a meritocracy. You're trying to make it based on talent and not just who you know. And it's tough.
Judge a man, the same. And it's crazy. The same people want to quote Martin Luther King, but didn't he say you judge a man by his character and not his color? And I really try to do that, and it really irritates me to hear them same people quote Martin Luther King, but totally do the exact opposite.
Yeah,
violent hate, killing people. I mean,
yeah,
Martin Luther King didn't do that.
Yeah, look, it goes both ways. There's no doubt about it, and I know your frustration. You're frustrated because you're trying. It's funny because you're talking about hip hop in the '90s, and that was the goal. Togetherness and stuff. And I don't know if it wasn't just a way to sell records or something like that, but it sounded a lot better. Some of the shit we're hearing from Black Lives Matter, especially since they don't seem to give a shit about Black lives. I got to be honest with you, Colin Kaepernick. If you gave a shit about Black lives, I don't know why not making a big scene and making yourself the most talked about person on Sunday morning in a preseason football game helps Black people whatsoever. By the way, Colin Kaepernick, you're a man of mixed ethnicity. I hate mixed racial because we're all the same race. So is the president of the fucking United States. He's not an oppressed man. So, I think you're right. I think the media divides us. I think some folks in the government have a vested interest in dividing us. And I think you're right. Could you one more thing? I know you're upset, Real. I know you're upset, but you said you had an experience you did some filming. You did a video when the video that the music we used for Shot from the Point Dead. Excuse my confidence, right? And those rappers are all white. They're country as fuck, right?
Let me tell you something, Tommy. I lived with some of those guys. Those dudes, they didn't have a lot of money. They lived in the same neighborhood I did, and they got treated the same exact way that I did. I've seen them dudes get beat up by cops the same way. I'm not gonna let these people put it in. And it's sad because a lot of people, if you go to Detroit, the majority is black people, and instead a lot of people don't do their research. Just like if you go to, Whitesville, USA, there's a lot of white people that they don't know, but instead of finding out for themselves, they believe what they're told. And I'm trying to get people to do the research for themselves.
Sometimes, in fairness, and I felt this way before I moved to Europe. You're doing fine. Relax. Nothing you're doing wrong. You're good. You're good. We're gonna get on some happier shit. This is tough.
No, I know I'm not doing anything wrong. It's just there's people doing things wrong.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. And then we're gonna fucking joke about it, especially that because Jeff Huffman thinks this is all about you spit on the flag, and I bet you're all St. Louis, come on here, right, Jeff? Is that how you feel?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, I remember. No, I will say in Kaepernick's case, I mean. Hey, I get it. He's salty. He's salty. And I'd be salty, too, if I lost my job to Blaine Gabbert.
And 49ers suck anyway, by the way.
They do. It doesn't seem like a good time to be making a political statement. It seems like a good time to concentrate on your career. Now, I don't want to say, look, but me personally, I don't believe in these statements. I think you should probably be doing them off camera. I think it would be just, if not more effective, because all this does is divide the team. There's some guys in the locker room that don't agree with you. Look at Real Talk. He don't agree with your ass, and maybe some guys that do. Thank you, Smurf Destroyer. Jerk off. There's some guys that don't agree with you. And do you really want to divide? Do you really want to divide your locker room when you're going on a campaign, when you might be on the bench? So I don't know. We're going to see. I want to see how he handles it. Is he truly a man of principle? Or is he just another SJW flapping his gums, not ready to take on the criticism that he's created for himself? All right. That's
all I'm saying, Tommy, is all lives matter.
Absolutely.
That's the main thing.
All lives matter. It's without question. And we get the impression from the media and from that that's not the case. Most people, regardless of sexuality or color, most people believe that. The problem is the guys who have the big microphones are telling you otherwise. That's it. So you got to keep that shit in mind. 6%, 10% in the United States think they're feminist. 10, 6. It was 6 or 8 in the UK. That's nothing. Why are they the loudest? Well, media is corporatizing. No chance this shit's getting monetized, bitches. Tell you that.
I don't understand why Black Lives Matter. I mean, why would they want to back up representing them?
What do you mean? Explain to me.
That was a backup quarterback joke.
I didn't get it. I should blow you up for that.
If he's upset with the country that much, cool. We can send you to the Middle East. Maybe you can overthrow ISIS.
It sounds like he's upset with the cops, not the country, or maybe he sees one and the same. And I tell you right now, the cops are not my country. The cops are public servants. They do not represent the flag.
And that's another thing, Tommy. I understand being upset with the cops. Hell, I'm upset with the cops.
Yeah, I don't blame.
But I know too many black, white, and other people that fought for this country and died for it.
Yeah, that's
okay. That's what that flag represents
to me. And I'm not. Look, I'm a serviceman. All right, I'm not mad at him for making a statement. I'm saying he's entitled to do it. All I'm saying is, whatever's coming, it's coming. And some of it's going to be bigotry, and some of it's going to be a reasonable question, and some of it's going to tear your argument apart. And when you pull that victim card, it just means you're a bitch. That's all. You're a bitch. All right. I have this screen.
I love how you just no-sold my home run joke. Thank you.
Which one was it? I didn't get your home run joke.
I said maybe if he wants out of the country that bad, we can send him to the Middle East so he can overthrow ISIS.
I still don't get it.
That's a quarterback. He can't find his receiver. He overthrows his
I don't
receiver.
watch football. What do you want from me? Jesus. Well, maybe you're.
It was a good attempt, Jeff.
Yes, it was. Maybe you're like this kid.
Tommy C sucks. Tommy C. Don't call me fat, because you fat too, bitch.
I like this kid.
Tommy C sucks.
You know, this guy said he sent me like 20 fucking messages, this kid, right? I was thinking about calling his parents live on an episode. I lost interest because I went on vacation. Hey, you know what your kid's sending me?
Tommy C sucks.
I like what he calls me a bitch.
I hate Tommy C. Don't call me fat, cause you
When did I call anybody fat? I certainly didn't call a fucking little kid fat.
fat too, bitch.
The kid sounded like he's my kid's age. I was like, well, you're only a 12-year-old. That kid's probably 9, 8.
Jeez.
Tommy C sucks.
Tommy C sucks.
Yeah, I'll say. All right. Hi, Smurf Destroyer. You know, you must be one fucking white privileged motherfucker to send me all this goddamn money all the time. Just to fuck up my show. First time I ever had to turn donations off. I'm going to have to lower the volume on that, too. That's
Thanks, Smurf.
Thanks, Smurf. We do appreciate it, though.
You should
It helps.
You should change that. You should change the donation sound to Tommy C sucks.
I also want to, for phone callers,
Bitch.
we're working on the disc. Yeah, don't Tommy. Oh yeah, I should change it. It's not that annoying, I suppose. Maybe I have to move on from DJ Bad Boy. The meme's dead. Also, Discord users. I know you're gonna be pissed. I did let some guy know in the chat. I'm not ready to use Discord, but I will be eventually. So you're gonna have to stop with when I do take calls, and I'm not ready to take calls yet. I'm not done with my radio show. I do it on Skype. We'll hope for the best. Hopefully there's a fucking update in the next couple days, and we'll hope for the best. And just because something goes wrong, it doesn't get through, or you misspeak or something like that, telling a football joke to Tommy is like telling a sex joke to Mecca Matt. He ain't gonna get that shit.
Dave.
Oh, should we do Mecca Matt first? I don't know. I'm gonna put off Kenny because Mecca Matt's a little shorter. Let me turn the volume down on this thing.
Kenny, that's my boy, man.
Oh, Kenny, when I haven't listened to this shit yet, but apparently he's very hard. Apparently they're fucking mean. So I put a reaction video together. What's this, Smurf Destroyer? Fuck you, jerk off. Just send all the money now. How much money does he make? I know that kid's a teenager. Jesus Christmas. All right, I gotta. Where's fucking?
He's living GTA in real life.
All right, okay, got it. You got to see this shit.
Like Asian people.
All right, Matt apparently. Where the fuck is? Oh, sorry, you guys were gone for a second. Matt had a discussion with a bunch of girls, and him and his other friend. One of them I'm actually concerned about, but we won't get into him. One of them. Let's put Mecca Matt on the screen up here. Matt's always complaining they can't get laid.
I'm afraid how cringeworthy this is.
This is cringe. No, actually, it's funny, but it's like, why would you talk this way to a girl? There's like no fucking reason for it. Like none. There's no reason for it. But it's definitely worth listening to. Hey, listen, if he doesn't want to get laid till he's 45 and keeps giving me material, I'm okay with that. You know? That's Mecca Matt. But here, the topic, he double dates these two girls who are obviously leaning towards the SJW side, and he starts talking about feminism. That's not the first thing I'd be talking about.
Well,
what he should be talking about
that's a real good
is how much money he's going to make after he's a fucking doctor. And then lie and say you're a Muslim, so they feel bad for you. But he does this instead.
Feminist though. She had that shaved sided head going on there.
Oh god.
Don't they all?
You know, it also depends who you're around. You know, a lot of, like some people are more like tolerable than others. You know.
Feminist means equal all around.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
Oof. It's kind of
Get to the
veering.
point.
The pendulum is.
No. This is. He's got to get to the point.
Like, you know, we all are because it's.
I don't think I'm against feminists because I love women. Most of my favorite porn stars are women.
Me too. Do you watch porn?
He's like at a diner and he's fucking blowing it. You know?
That's a good way to start.
I think that is a yes.
Yeah, right. That's a good way to start.
Whoa. That took an unexpected turn.
Yeah, I bet. So the girl's pissed. All my favorite points are. What a shock.
Oh, you do?
I know. I'm just like, you know.
Sorry if I offended you.
Yeah, right.
Like, I'm not against feminists or anything. I say thank you when they give me the sandwich.
Matt can't get laid.
Yeah, Matt can't get laid.
In your turn.
They're giggling. They're giggling like two guys that can't get laid. Both of them.
Yeah.
Laughing.
Yeah.
Laughing. It is kind of funny. It is kind of funny. It's time to put Kenny over.
Mr. Fuji just died, by the way.
Oh, I looked him up like 2 weeks ago. Yeah, Mr. Fuji just died. Great fucking wrestling manager. Good in the ring too. Guy could work. Even when he was old, he could work. I love Mr. Fuji. One of the great bad guys in history. Barely spoke. Barely spoke. And he was thin. So we're gonna get into Matt. We're gonna get into Kenny now because well, you know, Kenny is wrote this.
Sorry if I offended you.
Do you watch porn? I think that is a yes.
Yeah, they're gonna keep walking on by, Maddie.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do this. So, all right, this cat. Somebody did a thing on the Baited podcast. Is this it?
Tommy C.
No, that's not it. What? Explain to me what are they fucking doing over there?
Listen, first of all, shout out to Ken Morrison and the Foul Mouth Network. First of all, those guys are, and I'm not, you know me, Tommy. I'm not really I don't have time to look at YouTube like that. Mm-hmm. So if it has to really catch my attention. Mm-hmm. Those guys are some of the funniest dudes I have ever listened to. Seriously, Ken Morrison's a fucking comedian. Seriously, and those guys are fucking hilarious. And from the couple of shows I listen to, I mean, they just go on. They talk about the YouTubers that are kind of big right now, and sometimes they talk about you and this show and. Everybody has an agreement. They disagree with each other, but it's really funny, man. I really like it, and I like it because they all have different opinions.
Ah, shit. I fucking started. I hope I don't get hit with the music thing right there. So you saying these guys are funny, but they're goofing on me, correct?
Yeah, somewhat.
All right. He told me, so we're going to listen to this, and I'm going to react to my Baited podcast roasting of sorts. And I have a reaction screen. Kenny is in the Foul Mouse Network, their YouTube channel, and Kenny is a member of the Shot from the Point team. Please make sure you give him a sub. And this is his review of my beloved Baited podcast. Let me get the sound.
Okay. Who is he getting too big-headed and too...
What?
Who is he forgetting?
He linked up with Keem, and he linked up with Colossal. Is crazy.
And that's great.
No, I wouldn't. I'm not saying that. I wouldn't have passed up that opportunity.
Hold on a second. I'm going back. Now you have me on my interest.
Really, on YouTube, the farthest you're going to get doing what a Cronin is doing is maybe 80,000 at the most, 100,000 fans at the most watching you on YouTube. A thing like Tommy C's doing is something that can bud and blossom into something where you're getting 1 million views because he does a live show and he does it like weekly a lot.
Tommy's riding the wave. I don't blame him. I don't blame him for riding the wave. I would ride the wave too, but you gotta have your pride and you gotta have your dignity and you gotta take that shit with you. He's forgetting already where he came from.
What?
He's too fucking big headed.
What I forget?
Here we are. Here we are.
Listening to you, motherfucker. I never even heard of you. I didn't. Yeah, I guess I did forget you because I never met you in the first place.
If he keeps that in mind, he will be okay.
Who is he getting too big-headed and too?
Oh, Kenny comes to my rescue.
Who is he forgetting?
He linked up with Keem, and he linked up with Colossal. Is crazy. And that's great. No, I wouldn't. I'm not.
Why do I? This sounds like the conversation you have before the conversation where you whack somebody.
They all sound like they all sound exactly like Kenny.
Yeah. I know. like 3 Kennys talking,
I'm saying that.
A bunch of angry New Yorkers.
I ain't saying that. That's his thing. Oh, by the way, the other thing we're talking about, it's done.
I was gonna whack him.
Yeah, I was gonna whack him. Yeah, let's talk about Keemstar and Colossal is crazy. You fucking limey.
That opportunity, that's big. That's big. That's a big deal. But if you see he already is making a video about how he has 3,000 subs, that's great. That's wonderful.
Oh, this must have been from a while ago. 5K, bitch.
Dude, listen, if people make fucking sub videos when they hit 20, when they hit 50.
Well, just say thank you. That's all. Yeah, well, why do we gotta make a whole fucking...
What the fuck else did I do? I said thank you. Well, it wasn't... I didn't give you a tour of my fucking apartment. You're saying cribs.
Fucking video on.
He was doing that. He was saying thank you.
I do like
this guy. I don't know. Maybe to me it's just a little over the top.
Well, some of them do get over the fucking top, man. I can guarantee that with you. And some of them, they stay humbled and they do what they got to do. And Tommy, he's still going back to hockey a lot, which I do commend him on because a lot of people would have told him, yo, Tommy, do yourself a favor. You got all this shit from Keem and Colossal.
Yeah, I get that a lot, actually. He's right.
Oh, I bet.
Just jump on the whole genre of fucking the drama shit and just stay with that and really build your channel up with that, because there's a lot of subs in that. He said, okay, I'll do that, which he is doing that, but he also still plays the other side, which he didn't have to, and he's going to lose a little subs out of it because he did stay with that other side. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I'll give it up to Keem, because look at Keem. He got all the hate. He lost a lot.
Listen, in my eyes, Keem just took, and this is after I heard all three.
It's a pretty fucking good podcast.
It's really good, man. Really fucking good.
What's it called?
Foul Mouth Networks.
Foul Mouth, but what's his podcast called? Because he's doing what I'm doing. He's
it's called Keep It 100.
Keep It 100. I like that. No, I
did too.
Look, I don't listen to a lot of podcasts. I just simply don't got the time, and I'm doing my own. But I like this.
Debated podcast. Keem kind of went and said, you know what? I'm going to take these two loud.
And I want to interview that other motherfucker.
I know.
Put him on.
That I just dealt with in Tommy C and Colossal's Crazy. And I'm going to take.
Call him Kenny Mini Me. That's what I'm calling him.
These two loudmouths. And instead of them attacking the fuck out of me for the next fucking 3 years, I'm going to say, hey, do a podcast with me. That ought to shut them the fuck up about me. And guess what? It did. Because the both of them now aren't talking about Keem. Listen, Keem, I will harass the fucking shit out of you until you give me a podcast with you.
That guy just has to go back fucking being Batman's butler.
I mean, listen,
really
this
get the Batcave ready. You know what I mean? Like, seriously.
This guy already got a leg up with the fucking voice that he's got. He's already could be a fucking. I love these guys who come in from over there and.
I'm gonna give him one more spot because I know they lost track, but because I think Kenny wanted me to play one particular spot, so I'm gonna give him that one, and then we'll move on. Maybe we'll take some calls after that shit. I want to see. Kenny. What was the one he had a really hard on for? Where am I? 23.
That Batman's butler is great.
Yeah, he was a good joke.
That was great. Okay, that was hilarious.
2306. I'm going to move into 2303. Okay, let's see what he has to say.
Tommy C. Colossal, I never really watched his stuff. I didn't know he existed until Tommy intertwined with him. You know, listen, I respect all three of these guys because they're doing what they love and they latched onto something and they harassed Keemstar until they got a job. No, I'm just kidding. And they're doing something they love. And you know what? They're getting a pretty damn good reaction from the three of them.
We need to get Kenny this relaxed on our show.
Exactly.
That's what we need to do.
That dude was hilarious, man.
Oh, I always knew he was hilarious. It's like I think he's nervous. We're gonna have to have. You know what? I'm gonna break his nerves by I'm gonna interview Kenny too, and I'm gonna yell at him for being nervous in front of me. That'll help.
Together, they got the 27th or 26th or whatever the fuck rank. 23rd ranked podcast.
You forget about it.
iTunes.
Congratulations.
Yeah, that's just iTunes, not the whole internet. But that's still good. That's still definitely good. I wish them nothing but success because I do appreciate Tommy C and all the hard work that this dude has put in towards his channel.
Okay.
You know what? I hope it pays off for him. But listen, guys, we got to move away from this real quick because we spent a lot of time on this whole
talking about me
bullshit, and I do like the show. Would you guys listen to it on a regular basis?
Yes, definitely.
All right.
I would. I'm not gonna lie. I've listened to it already. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, I wouldn't listen to it.
I don't like
if
the
I'm
son
in
of a
my work
bitch.
Truck and I'm like, I gotta listen to this.
It's not my cup of tea, but you know what? We all feed off drama, and so do I.
Yeah, I like it, and I could listen to it, but it's not nothing I'm gonna go like crazy out of my way.
All right. I suggest I'm going to listen to that podcast, and you got to do a lot to get me to listen to your podcast.
I know it's Tommy. I told you I thought it was pretty fucking good, man.
You're right, Jeff. Jeff, Jeff likes New York shit because he likes to pretend he's not a hillbilly and he is a hillbilly. So he's like
Right.
he loves because he loves when I do my over accent. Hey, what are you doing? What's going on? He loves that shit.
Yeah, I got my tractor in my garage right now.
He's
so.
talking. Yeah. You're talking about like I was in I was in New York.
I got my overalls. And,
overalls and the pigs and the sheep and the lambs and
Yeah.
all that other stuff. You know, go clean the outhouse after this. Why he's always leaving? He turns his camera off. He's got to go clean the outhouse. You know.
St. Louis, Missouri.
St. Louis, Missouri. St. Louis, Missouri.
No, Missouri. There's an
Missouri.
A. There's a silent A in Missouri. You can't see it either.
It's the show.
Dude, I once dated this chick from she was from like St. Louis. She was real country, man.
Yeah.
And instead of they call me Real Talk,
Yeah.
she always called me Real Talk. With, like,
That's the beauty of St. Louis. You get a wide range of people.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, wide range.
I told her that wasn't my fucking name.
Yeah, wide range of hillbillies. That's what we did.
Yeah.
We did 38.
There's no A in Missouri. I mean, come on.
Missouri.
It's an I.
It's the show me state.
It's not an A.
Why do they call it the show me state? Because everybody's really stupid. Hey, show me how to do that. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Show me. Is it the show me state? Do I have the right state?
Yeah.
Tommy,
no,
look.
yeah, the show me state.
You need some facial hair though. That's the time I look sexy. All right, maybe. No, do I want to bring that up? Yeah. P.S. I'm not mad. P for sweet. I saw her type something in the chat before we went on the air. That I'm gonna bring this up. Just real quick, nothing big. That she's not really happy, but how I got the subs because more than half of them are from Keem, which is 100% correct. I mean, I'm not gonna sit there and lie.
No, more than half, probably about 75%.
He's right. No, it's I look. I have no ego about that. But they said she or he. I don't know if it's a he, she, or he. They said that she wish I had done it another way. I don't know. I don't know if I even wish I would have done it another way, because then the story wouldn't have been so unique. But I gotta be honest with you.
Yeah, you didn't. It's not like you sub-botted.
No, yeah, good point. I didn't sub-bot, but yeah, I wish he sub-botted his way to fucking fame.
I wish he bought all of his subs.
It's like
I wish all of his subs were
like
non-existent people.
Yeah. No, that's
like
not
somebody else I know.
Look, I guess I can see how people come to that conclusion, but the way I see it, look, they used to. I don't know why it's different in YouTube. We used to. He is a P. Okay, I don't know why it's different in YouTube, but like in Hollywood, they call it a break. You put yourself. You get the big break. That's what happened.
In the music industry, we call it a break too.
Yeah, it's a break. In the music industry, we call it a break. So it's a break. Like I don't think someone who has, because here's something I'm learning. Everybody knows each other on the top. Everybody. They all know each other.
Yeah, it's like
they're all in their circle. And in Hollywood, it's so much so that's why you see so many people getting in like, oh, that's so-and-so's son. That's George Clooney's son. Or George Clooney's like the son of a famous actor or actress, I forget. That's why you see so much of that, because it is a tight net. And YouTube is also becoming like that, eventually to be like that 100%. And there are those occasional people that are just so talented you can't ignore. I'm not saying I'm one of them. Or they get a break. How else do I do it? You know, I guess that's I'm salty, but I'm a longtime fan. That's fine. That's fine. And I don't mind the criticism. I'm just saying, like, I gotta be honest with you. I'm not Michael Jackson. I'm not Ray Charles. I'm not like I can't play piano that good. I can't dance that good. Right? And not everybody in Hollywood, is a great actor or a great singer or even a great rapper in the music business. Some of them just get a break and do the most with what they have. That's me. That's me. This is all I have. This is all I can do. Just I can act like a jerk off and give you my opinion. I'm essentially a professional critic. You know? So, dance right now. Fuck you, Smurf. I'm going to kick you in your teeth.
He's white. He can't dance.
Yeah, I'd kick him in the teeth, but he probably has a bad dental plan, being English and all. How about that? I'm going to keep those teeth. You get your teeth knocked out in England. You get your teeth knocked out in England. You can't fix it. You got to get on the line. Actually, I don't see as many British people with bad teeth, but it was true when I was a kid. You meet Nigel, such and fart. Hi, Nigel, how you doing? Yeah, nice. I'm lovely, happy to be in New York. He walks away. He's like, "Did you see the gap in that man's mouth? Holy shit! Does he not know it's there?" He called me fat. I'm not that fat. I'm not that fat. All right, you want to take calls, guys? Do you have anything else to say?
Let's do it.
Take calls.
Hey, by the way, real quick, guys.
Sure.
If anybody can, if you like hip hop, man, we just added 2 new members to my squad, the Legacy, my team. And they're really fucking good. One's a 16-year-old like phenomenon. His name's Taz. Dude is like, I mean, he's such a good kid, number one. He's been through a lot, and he really is good with music. Like, he's really good at hip hop. And the other guy is Toner Low, and they're both really good. They're a team, and you guys get a chance, check them out, man. They're really good, man.
Yeah, we got Taz there, Ray Legend. Who's the other new white guy? I don't know him.
Toner Low.
Toner Low. And Jesus there on the left. This is the Legacy. You're looking at him right now. And make sure to check them out. All Real Talks information is in the description box below. So you can get a hold of all of his stuff right there. And he's definitely one of my favorite rappers. Definitely. 816, you're on the air. 816, you're really on the air. Going once. Going twice. You're gone. I have no
0 for
mood for
1.
this shit today. Yeah, well, you're not even that. God, they suck today at prank calls.
0 for 2. No, already 0 for 2.
Snoozer, you on the air?
I'm a bit upset at one of your fans.
Well, who cares? Why?
He
What's going on?
completely ripped off my joke.
What's your joke?
Remember a couple weeks ago when Pittsburgh boy called in about his girl problems?
No.
You don't? Oh well.
Why?
Well, I called in after him. I said Tommy C sucks. I hate Tommy C. Don't call me fat because you fat too. And then you blew me up. And then you said this guy started calling me.
Is this you?
No, that's not me. That's not me. Because why would I be upset at myself? I'm upset at that guy for stealing my joke.
It's a kid, though. Maybe it's a good. I wonder if it's those people in Ohio that have their kids call me. I think there's this family in Ohio, right?
Is it the?
Don't say if you know.
Oh,
I think
okay.
I get the impression that the mother's a housewife and they're in love with me, and I don't fucking blame her one bit, baby. Listen, I'm thinking of you too, and the housewife. I know you girls work hard taking care of those kids. Don't worry, I'm there for you. But I think she has her kids call me because she's afraid to talk to me. It's okay, baby. I understand. I understand.
Tell her, don't be scared, Tommy.
I'm still mad at them. I'm gonna copyright strike them.
Yeah, I'm gonna blow you up. Yeah. Shut up. And who's this guy Snoozer's always calling in? Why does he give him so much airtime? That guy sucks. He ain't funny at all. Oh my God, Jesus Christ.
Let's whack him too, Tommy. Let's whack him.
Put on that Arab kid from Canada. He's kind of funny, you know? Kenny, did you make a song about that guy? You know, the Arab? He's like a Muslim or something? I don't know. All right, calls. Taking your calls. 718-395-7660. Because if you don't call me, I'm getting the fuck out of here. Period. Peace. See you later.
I gotta be honest, Tommy. I listened to that podcast. I thought I was in listening to episode of Goodfellas or something.
Yeah, I know.
Any moment.
That guy, really he's just riding the wave. I don't blame him and everything, but Jesus Christmas, look at him. Isn't he overdoing it a little? Oh, you want to listen to Roy?
Go get the papers.
Let's get the papers. Go get the papers. Get the papers. Look at that. It's right out of Goodfellas.
Johnny Two Times.
Roy, Florida. You out of here.
Shut the fuck up.
What? You're a Niners fan?
No, not at all. No way, man.
What are you telling me to shut the fuck up for?
Because I'm from fucking New York. That's what you fucking say when you're from New York. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, I guess. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you got. What's on your mind, man?
Nothing. I'm just enjoying the fucking show this afternoon,
all right.
You know?
How'd you like it? Getting ready for, I put a little picture up on Twitter. Getting ready for some hockey's in 3 weeks, Jeff? And at least World Cup hockey? Yeah. And there's going to be a week or two layover, which I think we're going to do in the crease with. If I'm not moving. Hopefully I'm moving. Oh, I want to talk about that. In fact, I'm going to talk about that in front of you, Roy. And then we'll get right back into hockey. Let me tell you something, Ron. I'm going to run this by you, bro. I feel, this is going to piss everybody off. I feel like a black guy in 1950. Get this right. Get this right. I do. I'm like that guy. I'm like, all right, I'm going to tuck in my...
No, Tommy, no. You got more.
Yeah. I'm like this.
You got more skills than that, dude.
What do you mean? Black guy. I'm like that guy that's, I got to tuck in my lips. I gotta not act so black. I got to speak things because I'm not going to get this job. My problem is apartments. And I cannot get an apartment. I've basically been told for the better part of a year now, I cannot get an apartment in this town because I'm American. Yes, I live in Germany, right? Can you believe that? You believe that kind of bigotry?
Yeah, without a doubt. That's the world, man. It really sucks. Because if the fucking Germans came here, we wouldn't give them a fucking place to live.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just because a lot of it's the soldiers. But I do, I'm actually going to be serious for a minute. I'm not trying to compare myself to some guy that was suffering under the pre-Civil Rights Act. I'm just kidding. But I found myself dressing, making sure my sideburns were cut, doing all the extras because we're so desperate for a new apartment. My kid's development's ahead of schedule. He might be crawling next month. We can't do it in this apartment. It's dangerous. It's just too small. It's too much shit. There's too much of my equipment here. I got to keep my equipment up for baited and other things, So like,
Well, what do you got to do? What do you got
here's
to
what
do
happens.
to fit in?
I
Throw
go
a
to the
chicken
apartment. We go to apartments that are slightly there's a cut that we're qualified for. They have a whole qualification system in here in Germany. You can't apply for an apartment that your salary doesn't base. You have to give them your salary. So we go ones that are slightly under the amount that my wife makes. Not what me and her make combined, but slightly under my amount. So we're guaranteed. So we go in there and we're like, we want to buy this sucker. And they're like, great. And they tell and then all of a sudden they don't call us back. And then we it's happened more than once. We call, it's like, hey, how come you haven't gotten back to us? How come? And then the landlord's not interested because you have this or you have that, the other thing. Everything short of you're American.
That's bullshit.
Yeah. And it doesn't matter. This is not a a color thing. This is not a color thing. I'll tell you another story. When I was moving out of my apartment, my landlord said, "Can you get me another American?" Right? Can you get me another American? I like the way do. She was the other way, but he was black, and he's like, "Well, they drink too much." I was like, "No, that's the Irish. That's me, and you're getting rid of me. You're getting the black guy. He's super religious, and he doesn't drink, so you don't have to worry about that. But they all drink, don't they?" I'm just like, "Tell her." She says it's my guy. I don't know if it's a good idea. Well, lo and behold, she sucked it up because I was walking out of the apartment one way or another, and they're still friends to this day. She's like, her best goddamn friend was his wife. So things worked out. But people have these fucking stereotypes, and when you own an apartment over here, you basically can be a bigot and get rid of somebody. And my wife's a fucking accountant, you know?
What do they think? Because you're American, you're like not a good guy or something?
No, I think America going to destroy the fucking place because the soldiers destroy the place.
Oh.
And there's some truth to this. It's one of these things where there's some truth to this stereotype, you know? There's some truth to it. There's no doubt about it. But I'm like, I'm nervous as fuck. And you know me, when I speak, I don't have any nerves, but we got to get an apartment. And it's like, you know, I feel like I don't like being discriminated against. It sucks. It sucks. I don't like it because I'm a pretty good American. You know, I'm not out doing fucked up shit. I wasn't even really doing it. I mean, look, I was trying to get some ass and shit when I got here, and I was running around drinking, have a good time. But it's not like I did anything criminal, you know. But now I'm like, old man, and I got gray hair, and it's like I'm like somebody I had a German tell me, well, if you looked more like you were 40, it probably wouldn't be a problem. And I'm like, motherfucker. You know, so I'm dressing different and I cut my hair and like, oh God, it just sucks. It sucks. Hey, Roy, anything else on your mind?
Nothing. I feel for you.
Thanks,
for you.
man.
I was, you know.
Doesn't work out. We're coming down to Florida. I'm gonna move in your fucking place. See how you like it.
We're fucking Jews, man. What are you gonna do? You can't come with the Jews.
Get your own place. All right. Talk to you later, brother. Peace.
See ya.
All right. Roy from Florida. One of the original In the Crease callers. I don't know. What's going on in the chat? What's going on? Anything else happen to you guys this weekend?
School started.
Oh, yeah.
Party.
Wait, are you not going to be around on Thursdays ever again, are you?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Because I can't do an In the Crease Friday, but I want to do one this week. Can you do one Wednesday?
Wednesday, that'd be after Dead, right?
No, I think it would be. No, I'm starting that whole thing. I'm just doing. I still want to get one hockey talk show in a week, especially because I can afford it. Because not every day is a thing. So, what days are you available to me? I know you sent it to me. I just forgot.
Okay, so Monday, if Dead at normal time, and we do In the Crease after that.
Okay.
Tuesday, I could catch the end of Dead and In the Crease if we go after that.
Okay, we're not doing anything after yet. What can you get me at 3:30 Eastern? What days?
Monday and Wednesday.
Monday and Wednesday.
And Friday.
All right. I got to get some calls coming in. So let's go with Ling Ling. Sing.
Tommy C sucks. He is so bad. He is so fat. Tommy C.
You're
You're
fat.
so fat.
You're fat.
Your face is fat.
You're fat. Your icon. Your icon.
You have a freaking a chalkboard free.
Are you German?
Is this Onage Pranks?
Are you bist du Deutsch?
No, it's not. It's Ling Ling.
No, I know it's Ling Ling.
You ficking? You
that
said
jokes suck.
Your jokes suck. What's the matter with you? Why don't you have a podcast?
I don't know. I'm too fucking lazy.
I'm too lazy. I'll just call on his show and give him well, thanks for all your great material, by the way.
Oh yeah, no problem.
good.
I just have grade A material.
Yeah, you do.
Just perfect.
Yeah. Well, if you had grade A material, you'd be pandering and talking about Pokemon Go, like grade A and or A does.
Yeah, and then making slanderous claims towards
comment.
people.
Yeah. Some Martin O'Malley. Do you still have do I still have the Cronin dildo? No, I don't. That was the first time that I ever got one of my videos not advertiser friendly. Is when I used the dildo. But I thought that was reasonable. You know? Yeah. All right. Anything else, Ling Ling?
No.
Did I turn the... I can't believe that Smurf Destroyer has the fucking money to... I really can't believe that. Smurf Destroyer has the fucking money to send me fucking money just to interrupt my show. 204, you're on the air.
Hello there, guys.
Yeah, how are you? What's happening?
I'm really good.
Yeah, what's on your mind? You're on Shot from the Point live.
Yes. You know, I should have my own personal little Canadian button there.
Oh, it's Terry from Winnipeg.
Oh, Terry!
I don't have you listed. I'm gonna have to change that. What's on your mind, sweetheart?
Jeez.
You okay?
Call, and just get ignored.
You're not. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, don't say I'm ignoring you then. What's the matter with you?
Nothing's wrong with me.
Yeah, nothing's wrong with you.
I really liked Real Talk's opinion. That's what I love about him, and I'm sure a lot of people love about him, is his passion, and you know, because it's the truth. And
you're right.
And,
thanks, Terry. That means a lot. Thank you.
Terry, you okay?
And yeah, so you guys did an awesome job, and this racism thing is getting like really, really, really out of hand. Like we don't have in Canada here a lot of trouble with like black people, but we have a lot of trouble with natives.
Yeah.
Like
I've heard that in playing NHL 14. All the wonderful things the Canadian kids have to say about natives. You know, like all the white kids get real strong on an Xbox Live and start dropping the N-bomb. That's the way the Canadian kids are about the natives.
Yeah, like.
Oh yeah, I hear it. I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking.
Yeah,
there better be no dirty natives in here because a lot of Canadian kids play NHL, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear it. Oh yeah, I hear it. I heard it before. Yeah.
Yeah, but you know the thing is, they have all the same rights as we do. They can go to school if they choose to, and everything else. You know. But, I mean, they're the only ones who can walk around wearing Adidas and everything, all brand new, nice clothes, nice vehicles. Well, where in the hell do they get the money? Because we sure don't get to get that.
Well, I don't know if I want to get. I don't know. I don't know the politics in this, so I can't really say one way or another. So I don't know. I don't know about this.
They had a big issue of residential school. Okay, the Catholics way back when. They didn't treat them very well. Okay, I agree with that. And
I know what you're talking about.
So they had to pay them, I guess, a restitution.
Terry, I gotta stop.
No,
Terry, I gotta stop you, sweetheart. Nobody knows what you're talking about. It's not. I know about the Catholic thing because I read when your prime.
Don't people ever learn anything about history?
I know, but the audience is a bunch of kids that like Keemstar. that's the problem, sweetheart.
No, but seriously, I get, Terry, it's up to people like us to stand up against that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We have to stand up and make a stand and embrace each other for our differences and still know that not all of us are bad people, no matter where you're from, man.
Well, let me see here. Well, they understand booms and other parts. That's about all they understand, basically.
Okay.
In the car.
All right, sweetheart. Hey, listen. Is everything okay with you?
Yes, I am good.
Okay. All right. I missed you.
I'm good.
I missed you.
I miss you too.
I missed you.
I just finished getting over being burnt to a crisp.
See, that can't come up. I know. I'm not exploiting you. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to let you go because I know what you're talking about, and I know you're going through a tough time.
Okay,
But I can't do that. I
you
can't
guys all
interrupt.
take care,
I'm
but
not.
you guys
I love you
keep
both, and I'm not
fucking
gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. All right. You're the best,
Loved
Terry.
it.
If you need to talk to me offline, privately, you do that. Okay. Just let me
You always
know
talk to me too, Terry.
on Facebook. You want to talk to
Thanks.
me? I'll talk to you. All right.
See you, Jeff.
All right.
See ya.
Take care, sweetie.
Bye.
All right. I think Terry's.
Yeah, she's about to go there.
All right, look. Yeah, she's about to go there. I can't have that. I can't have that. I'm not. I just not. I'm not dumping on anybody. You know, I can't do it. You know, it's when folks. It puts you. It puts you in a really rough spot, and I can't have that. Look, you have to say if you want to get on the show, you have to be I accept all contacts on.
Skype.
What is it? It's Skype. All of them. Doesn't matter who the fuck you are. Unless you're getting annoying, then I block you. It's a public thing, so you have to make sure we have contacts sent first. If you don't, I don't want to be your contact. Well, you're not getting any here. I just want to tell you off. I don't want you to know. Then make up an fucking account and call and yell at me. I'll probably own your face anyway. So maybe we don't want to waste your fucking time. But that's what you got to do. You got to you got to add the contacts and all that other happy fucking horse shit. No, because if I talk about that, then I'm exploiting, you know. And I understand anger and all that stuff, but I can't do it. Can't do it.
Do it, bro.
It's not right. It's not right. It's not right for me. And then it makes me mediator. You know, I can't do it. I love you guys both. That you know, and I don't care if one of you are wrong. I know shit happens between men and women that's fucked up. You know, and I'm just not judging anybody. I'm just not doing it. You know, let somebody fucking, you know, took you to the top turnbuckle and gave you a fucking flying pile driver. I'm not passing judgment, and that didn't happen that I know of. Those fucking Indians, I swear to God, and I know the Catholics fuck with them. It ain't my problem. I do love Terry's dad. Look, Terry's going. Carrie got some really shitty news the other day, and she's suffering. And I'm telling you, Terry, I'm talking to you. I'll be there for you. And I know Real will too. And if you need to talk one-on-one or something like that, we're all ready to hear you. All right?
You know it.
Yeah, there you go. All right, this guy's gonna call in. I'm gonna try to take calls, but I think I'm getting low. All right, Philip. I'll just call you Philip. What's on your mind?
What's up?
You tell me. You called. Hello? Can you hear me? Oh my! This is why I don't use Skype. This is why Skype sucks. You can't hear me, can you, Phil? Not your fault. That's it.
I've noticed Skype's been doing it a lot lately.
It has been doing it a lot, and they haven't had an update. You know what? It's because Microsoft runs it. They don't give a fuck. No, we already have the latest version of Skype. Microsoft runs it. They don't give a shit. Rest in peace, Skype. Man, I am working on Discord where I can pop people in and out, but it's not ready. It's not there yet because I have to do something in order for the people on Skype to hear the music and the sound effects and things like that. I have to do something called listen to device. In other words, I can hear my own voice in my headphones. That allows me to push it out and everything else that's on my PC through the stereo mix on XSplit, right? The problem is when I have that on, it acts as an echo inside Discord where I can't drop and drag. So we're going to see if we can limit that, but I don't think we can. No, because Discord wasn't meant for that shit. So anything else, guys? What's going on in hockey, Jeff? Anything? I know it's like one thing since we covered it.
Yeah, I mentioned briefly the other day that Alex Pietrangelo is the new captain for the Blues.
Yeah, new. Really, in a lot of ways, nobody's really talking about it. But in a lot of ways, the Blues are moving on.
Because the Blues suck.
Petrangelo's all right. But it's definitely a new time.
Oh, after the way he played this postseason, he's classified as a
Are you nervous, considering you knocked off the Blackhawks, you had a pretty good playoff run. Are you nervous that they're essentially rebuilding right now because they have to? They essentially ran out of time last year with the current team that they have. Are you nervous about that?
I don't see it much as a rebuild, more as a reload.
Yeah.
Why'd they give up their goalie? I don't understand. He was probably the best player.
They were both. Elliott and Allen were both set to be free agents next year. They were both going to get paid.
That's why the Yankees
So
got
it's
all their guys.
So
Same-
yeah,
same
it's
reason.
very
Yeah.
unlikely you were going to sign both of them.
Yeah.
Plus, even if you somehow did do that, you have the expansion draft, and you can only protect one goalie. And I'd be willing to bet they weren't going to protect Brian Elliott; they'd protect Jake Allen, and the Vegas team would end up taking Brian Elliott.
See, they would have lost him either way. You might as well dish him now and get some value.
Might as well get something for him.
Well, how do you like scary fucking Sanchez?
Gary Sanchez? Oh yeah,
Hitting
the
the
New York Gary
goddamn-
Sanchez.
Oh, wait, is that the one? Yeah, his name's Gary on the Yanks. He's hitting the shit out of the ball.
11 home runs in his first 23 games.
Yeah, it's gonna be
First
11 more.
Fastest person to reach that mark. in
Yankees
Major
are only
League
2
Baseball.
games out. They're only 2
They're
games
five and
out.
a-
You know what I
they're
said?
5.5 out of the division.
You know what I said to Dave? Because it looks like the Cubs are going to do it this year. It looks like it's their year, right? And
They're
I said,
not doing shit. Wait
Yeah.
a minute.
The Cubs are the best team in baseball. They're fucking better than the
So
Cubs.
they won last year. They always blow it. The Cubs suck.
You know what I said to Dave, though? Because he's like, Tommy, you know, the Yanks are only like 2 or 3 games out. It's not unreasonable. It's unlikely, but it's not unreasonable. The Yanks will actually make the playoffs. I said, wouldn't that be crazy if it was like 1978? The Cubs have the best team that they've ever had in basically in the modern era of baseball. They look like they're going to cruise to the World Series victory, and the Yankees, for some reason, who weren't expected to make the playoffs, bring up a bunch of kids like Gary Sanchez, and they actually wind up in the World Series and go up against the Cubs powerhouse. And the Yankees beat the Cubs in a 7-game series and spoiling and pushing the fucking. Would that be some shit? Real talk.
I can see it.
I can see it happening
the
too.
best thing ever.
I can see it happening too.
I can see it
100%.
happening.
It'd be funny as fuck. Be funny as fuck. St.
yeah,
Louis
Sanchez-
Blues. Real quick.
Hey,
St. Louis
Tommy,
Blues.
how's it going? Yeah,
You got it. You got one
I don't
thing,
really
and I
want to
gotta
talk
go.
about the Blues too much, but last time Jareel was on, I was listening and not watching.
Mhm.
And so when you were talking to me and you said, "What do you think of Real Talk?" I had no idea you were talking to him, so I was like, "I don't like Real Talk." And I checked out his channel though, and his videos are really cool. And I'm
there
not a
you
big
go.
fan of rap, but he's got some talent. That one with the what do you call it? The camera that flies in the sky.
With the bunch of
drone
black.
with
The
other
last.
stuff.
Yeah, the last one. The
Yeah,
last
man,
one.
it was some high production quality stuff, and he's got some talent. So.
Hey,
Thanks, Paul.
Well, that's
Thank
really
you.
nice. Actually,
Yeah.
I'm actually. I thought I was really gonna regret taking this call, but I didn't. Check out Real Talk of the Bench.
Why?
Thought you're gonna.
Why?
Because I don't know. I wanted to say something funny. Leave me alone, all right?
I was gonna come on at first and pretend to be your dad and read your horoscope and talk about how to
Get the fuck out of here.
That's awesome, man. That's cool.
Got some talent. More like a lot of talent. Oh, like Smurf Destroyer writes your stuff. This is what I'm doing. Thank you for the call. I just gotta get the hell out of here. I'm thinking about streaming some PS4 or some shit, maybe some hockey.
Yeah, GTA, let's go.
Maybe some. I gotta work on it though. It's got a whole bunch of things. And then I also gotta go to bed. I got shit to do. And then I guess really, you know what I really should do is Keem sent me a new microphone and shit. I should be working on all that. But considering Colossal
Nah,
is taking another leave
just
of
wait
absence.
2 years. It's
Yeah.
okay.
Since Colossal is Clown is Batman's butler. Marno Maz a fucking B-star. Oh God, there's a funny. You want to see a picture of B-star? Did you see it? Oh, maybe next time. I'll make fun of B-star next time because it's like so off the cuff. You know, how dare you? He fucking wrote, "Who do you think you are? I donated, it didn't show up. Homophobe." That was clown things. I can't have you interrupted my big speech. Smurf Destroyer, Show Destroyer.
Oh, shout out to Mackenzie, by the way. He gave me a really good idea. He said every time you come on, it should be called "Shot from the Joint," and I kind of liked it.
That's kind of cool. Yeah.
I kind of liked it.
Oh! I made 2 promises to 2 people that I don't remember because I was drunk on the 5,000 sub party. I need you guys to. I know one of them's I think I followed them, but I need you guys to DM me so I can take care of whatever I promised. But I don't remember, and I was drunk, and it doesn't mean I didn't give my word. But you got to get back in touch with me, and you got to do it on my time. You know, like I'll tell you, call me then, call me here. Generalities don't work with me. And then
Tom, you gotta watch that, man. If you don't know what you promised, I don't know, man. That could be anything.
That from the guy who just smoked a bowl. Please give me a great break. Will you? Give me a fucking break. Check out. Let me do the plugs. Get the hell out of here. Make sure you check out actually put Kenny up again. Foul Mouse Network. They do. I guess they're highly critical of Batman's Butler and Keemstar and myself. Check this out. There's a logo right there. They're on the front page they are on the front page of the channel.
I love that logo.
Foul Mouse Network. Really going to check them out. I'm on Twitter at TommyC SFTP. You call me when it's green. You can actually call me privately if you like. As far as on Skype, it's Shot from the Point, one word, with Shot from the Point logo. There's nobody else there that I know of. 718-395-7660. 718-395-7660. That's our phone number. That's also 24/7. If I pick up, I can talk to you. If it's green or red or something and I don't pick up, just leave a message. It's no big deal. You catch me on... I've had a jump on Twitch. I'm only like over 100 subs on Twitch and Shot from the Point Live. I will be streaming there, especially after we move a lot more. Like if I just during the day and I just like feel like streaming, I will. I'll go on Twitch. Make sure you like, sub, and share on Google Plus. Always follow back on Google Plus, and we also have place Shot from the Point and other crap on Facebook. Back to Shot from the Point and other crap. We're putting this other crap on here, and I think I'm done. How abrupt of me! I think
that was really abrupt.
That was very.
Yeah,
abrupt.
you guys are out of luck. I don't have a YouTube or Twitter or anything.
Oh, shut up and say it. You probably won't.
Nope. Too late.
I should blow you up.
Well,
Grand
if
Slam.
you won't, Jeff, I will.
Okay, yeah. Grand Slam 87. The dope on the right, chewing fucking gum, looking like a dude, bro, with his wrestling WWE T-shirt. He's on www.youtube.com/Grand Slam 87. You want to get buff like the Hup? I highly suggest. Jeff Huffman's in some incredible shape. Real Talk, the Metaphor Messiah. It's Real Talk. Real Talk Legacy. All right, go ahead. Do it. You're the pro. You're the pro.
You guys can check me out at realtalkthetruth.com. If you want to find out anything, that's my website, or you guys can check me out on Twitter at Real Talk Legacy. I'll be doing 5 random questions with Dead on Dave here coming up soon. I'm also doing an interview with Ken Morrison coming up soon, man. Shout out to Ken. And so you guys can catch me out on YouTube, and I'll just be everywhere, man. You guys make sure you hit me up on Twitter, Facebook, wherever you know where I'm at. Okay, guys? So
yeah, there you go.
Cool.
Sounds very good. Let's get the hell out of here, boys.
Here we go. Freestyle Friday number 9. Now,
Oh man, little e-dubble to finish it out.
Be like a house party type song, like
Probably one of the best free fucking songs I've ever heard. You know that? The e-dubble
It was a good song.
Yeah, he did a really good job. I think he's some kid from Philly too, or like Baltimore, up in that part of 95. Well, we'll see you, everybody. Thanks for being a part of Shot from the Point Live, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Sunday. We talk about it all: sports, YouTube drama, you name it. We got Real Talk, the Metaphor Messiah, Jeff the Newsman, Bluesman Huffman. Make sure you tune in tomorrow for Shot for the Point Dead, 3:30 Eastern Standard damn time. Thank you very much, folks, and we're out of here. Peace.
Just let me go. Growers and tastemakers make us no chaser. Gets the blood flowing like a fucking pacemaker. Cut the middleman and inhale the vapors. Madman, 10 Don Drapers. Cut the jukebox on, make the woofers blow. We gon' sit here until all them heifers go. Holler at the tens and spend a little dough. Not on them, no, they can buy their own drinks. Take that work week off, 5 days in the bucket. Fuck it, you got a boss who's a jerk who doesn't. Throw on some Wu-Tang, bring the motherfucking ruckus. There is no pretext. We are living and we love it on a budget. Never mind, we just nudge it to the side. Give the kids a little time. We are living till we die. Focused and we hustle, but we still be getting high. No exception to the rule. Do what you do to get by. Cause the clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me Fuck all that shit, just let me go. At a house party getting jammed up.